Welcome to our deep dive. We're going to explore how AI is totally changing customer service.
Not just like small tweaks.
Yeah, not just like little improvements.
Yeah, the complete transformation.
Like reimagined, right?
Absolutely.
Like think about it, an AI system that can interact with your customers across video and audio and text.
All while remembering past interactions.
Yeah, to give truly like personalized service.
Exactly.
So it's
powerful stuff.
That's the power we're going to unpack today.
It's pretty remarkable how we're moving beyond just basic chatbots now to an AI that can really understand
The nuances.
Yeah, the nuances of customer needs and preferences, all based on their history with your company.
Okay, so let's unpack this. What makes this new breed of AI?
So different.
Yeah, so different from like the chatbots.
Right.
And just like automated systems we see today.
Well, one of the key things is this idea of a specialized generalist AI.
Specialized generalist AI.
Yeah, and this means instead of being limited to like one task or one way of interacting, this new AI can handle all sorts of input at the same time.
At the same time.
Like video, audio, text, all at once, just like
a human would.
Like a human customer service agent.
So it's like having an AI that can like see and hear a customer on a video call.
Right.
But at the same time be looking at their purchase history and preferences.
All at the same time.
That's a lot to juggle.
It is, and that's where the real innovation is, I think.
Yeah.
It's not just reacting to these separate things. It's putting it all together in real time to get a complete picture of the customer.
Okay, I'm intrigued, but how does that actually work in practice?
Okay.
You give me like a concrete example.
Sure. So imagine a customer calls your helpline.
Okay.
Totally frustrated because their internet's down.
They've been on hold for hours.
Right. They've been trying to fix it themselves all day.
Right.
And now they're calling you and this new AI. Let's just call it IXC2.5-OL for short.
IXC2.5-OL.
Okay.
It analyzes their tone of voice, their facial expressions.
Right away. Right away through the video call.
Picks up on it.
Picks up on their frustration level. And at the same time,
yeah,
it's pulling up their account information, looking at their past interactions.
All this within seconds.
All within seconds.
Before the customer even finishes explaining.
Exactly.
IXC2.5-OL has all this context.
So based on this information,
okay,
it can immediately offer some solutions.
Solutions like what?
Maybe resetting the modem or suggest some specific troubleshooting steps.
Okay.
But if it's more complicated,
right,
it can seamlessly transfer the call to a human agent.
Right.
But here's the key difference.
All right.
That agent is already totally up to speed on everything.
So no more repeating the same information again and again.
Exactly.
This is huge for efficiency and customer satisfaction.
Absolutely. And because this AI is continuously learning,
always learning,
it gets better and better at recognizing these patterns and suggesting solutions over time.
So it's almost like,
it could even
be proactive. And reach out to the customers before they even have a problem.
Exactly. That's next level customer service.
Next level, right. But before we get too carried away, I'm curious about like the tech itself.
Sure.
How does IXC2.5-OL
process all this information?
Manage all this so quickly and accurately?
Well, it's this idea of a three-part system.
A three-part system?
And it's the streaming perception module.
Okay.
The multimodal long memory module. And the reasoning module.
Okay, let's break that down.
Sure.
Streaming perception module.
Think of that as the AI's senses.
Okay.
It's constantly processing real-time video and audio data.
Okay.
Doing things like facial recognition, tone of voice, transcribing speech.
All on the fly.
All on the fly. So it's really understanding the immediate context.
So it's watching and listening just like a human would.
Exactly.
And then all that information goes into
the multimodal long memory module.
And now this is where it gets really interesting.
This is where it gets really interesting.
This is where it gets juicy, right?
This module stores and analyzes all the important details from every customer interaction.
Everyone.
Compressing it all into sort of a long-term memory for the AI.
It's building a detailed history.
Yeah.
Of each customer.
Exactly.
Like their preferences, past issues, their communication style.
Exactly. And this history isn't just static.
Right.
It's being analyzed and updated to create a dynamic.
So it's always evolving.
It's always evolving.
Okay, so we've got the AI seeing and hearing the customer in real time. Plus it's got this detailed history.
Right.
What's it doing with all this information?
That's where the reasoning module comes in.
Okay.
This is the brain of the operation.
The brain.
It takes all that information from perception and memory.
Yeah.
Then answers questions, makes decisions, and it can even generate creative text.
Oh, wow.
like summaries or scripts, all tailored to that individual customer.
So it's like a super intelligent customer service rep
Yeah,
who has all the information and can figure out the best way to help.
precisely. And the beauty of it is
It's always learning.
it's constantly learning and refining its approach.
The more interactions.
The better it gets.
This is incredible. We've covered a lot.
We have.
From specialized generalist AI to IXC 2.5 OL and the inner workings.
Right.
Are there any other key takeaways about the technology itself?
I think one crucial point is
Okay.
IXC 2.5OL isn't just a theory.
Yeah.
It's been tested and benchmarked, achieving really impressive accuracy in real-world scenarios.
This isn't hype.
No, it's real.
It's real.
And businesses can start using it
Okay.
today.
So the potential benefits are huge.
They are.
Imagine a world where AI handles most of your customer interactions,
Seamlessly resolving issues, suggesting products,
freeing up your human agents.
to focus on the most complex cases.
That sounds like a customer service revolution.
It is.
I'm curious, though, about the practical side of things.
Sure.
How does a business leader even begin to implement this?
It's a great question.
Where do you start?
That's a great question, and it's one that we'll dive into much deeper in the next part of our deep dive.
Okay.
But I think the key takeaway for now is this technology is evolving rapidly, and the early adopters will have a real advantage.
In the years to come.
Yeah.
So the message is clear. The future of customer service is here, and it's powered by AI.
It is.
Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll explore how you can start preparing your business for this exciting new era.
Sounds good. So before the break, we were talking about the potential of this groundbreaking AI to transform customer service. But now let's shift gears and focus on you as a business leader.
Right.
What can you do to prepare for this new era of customer service?
Okay, so let's get practical. Where does a business leader even begin? What are the first steps?
Like in integrating this kind of AI into their operations?
Yeah. How do they actually start doing this?
I think a really good starting point is your data strategy.
Data strategy.
Remember, AI is only as good as the data it's trained on.
Right.
So you need to make sure that all of your customer data is clean, organized, and easily accessible.
Accessible for the AI training.
For the AI training.
Okay, but what does that actually look like in practice?
Sure.
What kind of data are we talking about?
Well, think about all the information you collect about your customers. You've got purchase history, browsing behavior, all their customer service interactions, demographics.
Even social media activity.
You can even pull in social media activity if you want.
Wow.
All of this data can be incredibly valuable for training an AI system like IXC 2.5 OL.
So you're saying I can use all of that data for IXC 2.5 OL.
You can use all of it.
But a lot of businesses have data.
Scattered everywhere.
Scattered all around, like different systems.
Yeah.
How do you bring it all together?
That's a common challenge.
Yeah.
And that's where data integration comes in.
Okay.
You need to invest in the tools and processes that can pull all that data into one central place.
A central repository.
Yes, central repository.
Yeah. Where it could be cleaned and standardized.
Right. Ready for the AI training.
So it's breaking down those data silos and having a single source of truth for all your customer information.
Exactly.
One source of truth.
And this isn't just a technical challenge. It's an organizational challenge.
Yeah, getting everyone on board.
You need to get buy-in from all the different departments and stakeholders to make sure that everyone is on board with this approach.
Everyone agrees that this is how we're going to do it.
Yes.
With our data.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got our data strategy in place. What's next?
The next thing to think about is your workforce planning.
Workforce planning.
AI is going to change the nature of a lot of customer service roles.
Yeah.
So you need to start preparing your team.
But some people might be worried about job losses.
Right.
How do you see human roles evolving alongside this new technology?
Well, it's not about replacing humans entirely.
Okay.
It's about augmenting their capabilities.
Right.
So imagine your human agents becoming more like customer experience specialists.
Customer experience specialists.
Right.
I like that.
They're handling the most complex and emotionally sensitive cases while AI handles the routine stuff.
So it's about upskilling your existing workforce and helping them develop new skills that will be in high demand in this AI-powered world.
Exactly. Think about things like problem-solving communication, emotional intelligence.
Oh, and even AI management.
Even AI management. These skills are going to be essential in the future of customer service.
So learning to manage the AI.
Yeah.
Okay, we've talked about data strategy and workforce planning. Are there any other key considerations for businesses looking to implement this?
Yeah, I think a crucial aspect is choosing the right AI solution for your specific needs.
Right, because there are a lot of different options out there.
There are a lot of different options out there, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach.
Right.
You need to carefully evaluate all the different platforms and vendors, consider their capabilities, scalability, pricing,
And how it integrates with your existing systems.
and their integration with your existing systems exactly.
So it's about doing your research.
Yeah,
And finding the AI solution that's the right fit for you.
that's the best fit for your business.
Yeah. And probably involve your IT team in this process
Absolutely.
to make sure
That can all work together.
that it all integrates smoothly with your current infrastructure.
Right.
Okay, so we've chosen the AI solution. We're ready to roll it out.
What are some best practices?
Yeah, what are some best practices for implementation? How do we do this the right way?
Well, I would say start small.
Start small. Don't try to boil the ocean.
Don't try to do everything at once.
Right.
Choose one specific area of your customer service operations where you think AI could have a big impact.
Like email support or live chat.
Yeah, like email support or live chat, and focus on getting that right before you move on to other areas.
So it's taking a phased approach.
Right.
Gradually integrating AI into your operations and learning as you go.
Learning as you go, that's key.
And measure your progress along the way.
Measure your progress. Absolutely.
How do you do that?
Establish clear metrics for success.
Like customer satisfaction.
Like customer satisfaction response times resolution rates, and track those metrics closely.
And then you can see if it's actually working.
Exactly. You're using data to validate your decisions and to make sure that the AI is actually improving your customer service.
Data to validate decisions. I like that.
And if you're not seeing the results you want,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to adjust your approach.
Right.
AI implementation is an iterative process.
You have to play with it.
You have to experiment, and it often takes time to fine-tune the system and get everything working really smoothly.
Okay, so we have to remember, AI implementation is an iterative process.
It is.
This is really helpful advice.
Good.
We've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
From data strategy to workforce planning to implementation best practices.
Yeah.
But I want to circle back to something we talked about earlier.
Okay.
The potential for AI to really change the role of the human customer service agent.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Of course. So as AI becomes more capable of handling those routine tasks and providing basic support,
Yeah.
human agents will be freed up to focus on the more complex and value-added interactions.
What might that look like in practice? Can be like a real-world example.
Sure. Imagine a customer who is experiencing a complex technical issue with the product.
Right.
So instead of spending all this time troubleshooting basic problems, the AI could gather all the relevant information, analyze the situation, and then connect the customer with a human agent who has the expertise to really dive in and resolve that issue quickly and efficiently.
So the human agent is more like a specialist.
Exactly.
Handling the really challenging cases.
And they'll be able to use the insights from the AI to personalize their approach, understand the customer's history and preferences, and just deliver a truly exceptional experience.
That's a very different role than what a lot of customer service agents are doing today.
It is.
So it requires a different set of skills.
A different set of skills. We're talking about critical thinking, problem-solving creativity, emotional intelligence.
Building rapport and trust with customers.
Exactly.
So it's moving beyond just the transaction.
It's moving beyond the transaction.
To a relationship.
To a relationship.
And this shift requires businesses to rethink how they train customer service agents.
Absolutely.
So what kind of training would be helpful for agents transitioning into this new role?
Well, first and foremost,
Yeah.
they need a deep understanding of the AI system itself.
Right. They need to know how it works.
How it works, what it can do, how to leverage it to their advantage.
Not just using the AI.
Not just using it.
Understanding.
Understanding it. And they also need training in things like complex problem-solving, conflict resolution, emotional intelligence, and communication.
And these are skills that are often overlooked.
They are often overlooked.
In traditional customer service training?
Oh, absolutely.
But they're going to be essential.
They are going to be essential for success in this new world where human agents are playing a more strategic and consultative role.
This is all incredibly insightful.
Yeah.
It's clear that AI is going to have a huge impact on the customer service industry. And it's exciting to think about the possibilities for creating these more personalized, efficient, ultimately more human experiences.
It is an exciting time.
But before we get too carried away
with the future,
I want to go back to something we talked about earlier.
Sure.
The importance of data quality.
Yeah.
and this whole AI implementation.
It's crucial.
Can you talk a little bit more about why that is so crucial?
You're absolutely right. Data is the fuel that powers AI.
Okay.
And if your data is bad, inaccurate, incomplete, or inconsistent,
Yeah.
it will negatively impact the performance of your AI system.
So garbage in, garbage out.
Garbage in, garbage out, exactly.
Makes sense.
That's why it's so essential to invest in data cleansing
Right.
and data validation processes.
Making sure your data is as accurate and reliable as possible.
As possible, this includes things like removing duplicates, correcting errors, standardizing formats.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It can be,
Yeah.
but it's an investment.
It will pay off.
That will pay off in the long run if you have high-quality data. Your AI system is going to learn more effectively, make better decisions, and deliver better results for your business.
It just makes sense.
It does.
Okay, so we've got clean, accurate data.
Yeah.
Are there any other data-related challenges that businesses need to be thinking about?
Well, one common challenge is data bias.
Data bias.
So remember, AI systems are trained on historical data.
Yeah.
And if that data reflects existing biases in your business processes or customer interactions,
Yeah.
the AI system will just continue those biases.
So if there are biases in your data, the AI is just going to amplify them.
Exactly.
And that can lead to unfair outcomes for certain groups of customers.
It can.
That's a serious concern.
It is.
So how can businesses avoid this?
Well, there are a few things you can do. First, be aware of the potential sources of bias in your data.
Well,
This could be things like demographic data, geographic location, or even the language used in customer interactions.
so it's about understanding the limitation
Understanding the limitation.
of your data and being aware of the potential for bias.
Exactly.
So once you've identified the potential for bias,
Then you can take steps to mitigate it.
what are those steps?
Well, this could include things like using a diverse data set for training,
Right.
testing the AI system for fairness, and then monitoring its performance over time to make sure that it's not exhibiting any biased behavior.
So it's being proactive and making sure that your AI system is fair and equitable
For all customers.
for all customers.
Exactly. And it's not just about mitigating bias.
Yeah.
It's about promoting fairness.
Okay.
You can use AI to identify and address inequalities in your customer service,
Wow.
making sure that all customers get the same level of care and attention regardless of their background or demographics.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
It's about using AI to actually create a more just and equitable customer service experience.
Precisely. And that's one of the most exciting things about this technology.
Yeah.
It has the potential to not just improve efficiency,
Yeah.
but to make our businesses more ethical and more customer-centric.
There has been a truly insightful discussion about the importance of data quality and
That's
fairness
crucial.
in AI implementation.
Yes.
Now, as we dive deeper into the practicalities of AI for customer service, I want to shift our focus to a specific area that often causes apprehension among business leaders.
What is that?
The cost of implementing all this.
Yeah, the cost.
AI is often perceived as being expensive and out of reach,
Right.
especially for smaller businesses. Is that really the case?
Well, that's a common misconception.
Common misconception.
While it's true that some AI solutions can be quite costly,
Right.
there are also many affordable and accessible options out there,
Really?
particularly for smaller businesses.
So it's not just for the big companies
Not just for the big players.
with a lot of money.
No. The cost of AI implementation has come down a lot in recent years.
Okay.
And there are now a lot of cloud-based solutions that offer flexible pricing models
They can be scaled to fit the needs of any business.
of any business.
That's encouraging news for smaller businesses
It is
to
encouraging.
hear that they can use this technology.
And it's important to remember that this is an investment.
Right.
The initial costs can be offset by the long-term benefits.
Things like increased efficiency.
Increased efficiency, reduced costs, and improved customer satisfaction.
So it's looking at the big picture and understanding the return on investment.
Exactly. And the ROI of AI in customer service can be pretty significant.
Significant. Okay.
When you automate routine tasks, reduce errors, improve efficiency,
Right.
businesses can free up their human agents to focus on those more complex value-added interactions.
Right.
And that can lead to increased customer loyalty, higher sales, and ultimately greater profitability.
Okay, so let's say a business leader has decided to go ahead and implement AI in their customer service.
Yeah.
What are some tips for managing that process and ensuring a smooth transition?
Well, one of the most important things is to start with a clear vision
The clear vision.
of what you want to achieve with AI.
What are your goals?
What are your goals?
What problems are you trying to solve?
What problems are you trying to solve?
How do you see AI transforming your customer service?
Exactly. So you have to have that roadmap.
Yeah, like you said before, a roadmap and a destination in mind before you even start the journey.
Exactly. And once you have that vision, you need to communicate it to your team.
Everyone needs to be on board.
Get everyone on board, explain how it's going to benefit them and the business as a whole.
It's about building that buy-in and getting everyone excited about the potential.
About the potential of AI.
Okay, and involve your team in the process itself.
Yes, absolutely. Get their input on how AI can be best integrated into what they're already doing.
Right.
What kind of training they need to be successful.
So they feel empowered.
Empower.
And like they have a voice.
That they have a voice in the process.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to experiment.
To experiment.
AI implementation is iterative. There will be bumps along the way.
There will be hiccups.
So be prepared to adjust your approach as you learn what works and what doesn't.
It's that agile mindset.
It is.
Experimentation and continuous improvement.
And you're not alone in this.
Right.
There are a lot of resources available to help businesses
navigate this.
Navigate the complexities of AI implementation.
Yeah, like consulting firms, technology vendors.
Online communities.
A lot of information out there.
There's a lot of information out there.
That's reassuring.
It is reassuring to know that there's a support system in place as you embark on this new adventure.
And the rewards are worth it.
The rewards are worth it.
AI has the potential to truly transform customer service.
Creating a future where these interactions are more personalized, more efficient, and ultimately more human.
This has been a really insightful discussion about the practicalities of AI implementation.
Yeah, it's been a good conversation.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We have.
From the initial planning stages to the ongoing process of refinement and improvement.
It's an exciting time.
It is.
To be working in this field.
Now, as we explore the transformative potential of AI for customer service, I want to shift our focus to a specific area that is often overlooked.
Okay, what's that?
The role of AI in empowering customer self-service.
Customer self-service.
Can you elaborate on how AI can help businesses provide better self-service options for their customers?
Absolutely. A lot of customers these days prefer to find answers and solve problems on their own.
Yeah, I'm one of those customers.
Rather than contacting customer service. And
Right.
AI can really empower businesses to provide customers with the tools and resources they need to help themselves.
To help themselves effectively, so it's a more proactive and independent
Customer experience.
customer experience.
Exactly.
I like that.
AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants are becoming so sophisticated.
So sophisticated.
They can understand natural language, answer complex questions, and even guide customers through those step-by-step troubleshooting processes.
So it's like having a 24/7 customer service rep,
At your fingertips.
but without the wait times.
And the potential for frustration.
Right.
And these AI-powered tools can be integrated into a company's website, their mobile app, or social media channels, making them super accessible.
To customers whenever and wherever they need help.
Right.
So convenient.
So convenient.
It's about meeting them where they are and providing support in a way that fits their preferences.
And their busy schedules.
Their busy schedules, exactly.
Exactly. And AI can also be used to personalize that self-service experience.
Personalize it.
So, for example, if a customer is having trouble finding specific information on a company's website,
Right.
the AI can analyze their browsing history and their search queries to suggest relevant articles, FAQs.
Video tutorials.
Video tutorials, exactly.
It's like a virtual concierge.
Yeah. A virtual concierge.
Guiding them to the information they need.
Quickly and efficiently.
And this personalized approach makes the customer experience much better.
It makes it more intuitive, effective, and ultimately more satisfying.
It really does.
It really does.
This is all incredible. It seems like AI cannot just improve customer service,
But empower customers
but actually empower customers to take control of their own experiences
to find solutions on their own terms.
on their own terms.
Exactly.
That's pretty amazing.
It's about giving them the tools and the resources they need to feel successful and to feel confident.
Confident in their interactions with your business.
Exactly.
Now, as we explore this vast potential of AI for customer service, I want to shift our focus to an area that's becoming increasingly important.
What's that?
The role of AI in predicting and preventing customer churn.
Customer churn.
Can you talk a little bit about how AI can help businesses identify and retain customers who are at risk of leaving?
That's a critical aspect of any business. Because customer churn can really impact revenue and profitability.
It really can.
And AI can be a powerful tool for predicting which customers are likely to churn and for taking steps to retain them.
So it's not just about reacting.
No, it's not just reacting.
It's about being proactive and preventing it.
Preventing it from happening in the first place.
How do you do that?
Well, AI can analyze a huge range of data points.
What kind of data points?
Things like purchase history, website activity, social media engagement,
Customer service interactions?
even customer service interactions to identify patterns.
Patterns that indicate a customer is becoming dissatisfied.
Or disengaged.
So the AI is like an early warning system.
An early warning system.
Alerting you.
Alerting businesses to these customers. And once those customers are identified, businesses can take steps to address their concerns.
Like what kind of steps?
Well, it could involve things like offering personalized discounts,
Okay.
providing proactive support, or even just reaching out to them
To see how they're doing.
to see how they're doing and make sure they're happy.
What the products or services they're receiving.
Exactly.
So it's being proactive and showing customers that you value their business.
You value their business.
You're willing to go the extra mile
to keep them happy.
to keep them happy.
Exactly. And AI can also personalize these retention efforts.
Personalize these efforts.
So let's say a customer is at risk of churning because they're not using a particular product feature. The AI could suggest some tutorials or connect them with a customer success representative who can help them get more value
out of the product.
out of that product.
I see.
So you're tailoring your retention strategies to the specific needs of each customer.
Not a one-size-fits-all approach.
And not a one-size-fits-all approach.
And this personalized approach is much more effective
It's highly effective.
in reducing churn and increasing customer lifetime value.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's always more cost-effective to retain an existing customer
And to get a new one.
than to acquire a new one.
Absolutely. This is incredibly insightful. It seems like AI can not just improve customer service,
But strengthen customer relationships
but actually strengthen those relationships.
and build that long-term loyalty.
Exactly.
It's about using technology to create a more human-centric approach
right.
to customer service.
One that is based on empathy and understanding and a genuine desire to create value for your customers. Now, as we delve deeper into this world of AI and its potential, I want to shift our focus to a specific area
Okay.
that's often overlooked.
What's that?
The role of AI in fostering customer advocacy.
Customer advocacy.
Do you talk about how AI can help businesses turn satisfied customers into enthusiastic supporters of their brand?
That's a key goal for any business.
It is.
Customer advocates are your most valuable assets.
Yeah.
They recommend your products and services to their friends.
Right. They tell everyone about it.
They act as brand ambassadors, and they can help you attract new customers just through word of mouth.
So it's turning happy customers
You passionate fans
into passionate fans.
who are eager to spread the word about your brand.
Exactly.
And AI can play a key role in identifying and nurturing these customers.
Identifying and nurturing them.
Identifying and nurturing them.
How so?
How so?
Give us some specific examples of how AI can be used for this.
Absolutely. Well, one way is through sentiment analysis.
Sentiment analysis.
So AI can analyze social media posts, online reviews,
Customer service interactions.
even customer service interactions, and all kinds of other feedback
To identify the positive sentiment.
to identify customers who are saying good things about your brand.
So the AI is like a digital scout,
A digital scout.
searching for your biggest fans.
Exactly.
And once they're identified,
Once they're identified,
what do?
you reach out to them.
You reach out to them.
Thank them for their support.
Right.
Invite them to participate in your advocacy programs.
So it's about recognizing and rewarding your most loyal customers and giving them opportunities to share those positive experiences.
Exactly. And AI can also personalize these efforts.
How so?
So let's say a customer is very vocal about their love for a particular product. The AI could suggest that they join a product-specific community forum
Right.
or a social media group.
Or participate in a beta testing program.
Or participate in a beta testing program. Exactly.
So it's giving them opportunities to deepen their engagement with the brand and shape its future.
Exactly. And this can lead to increased customer loyalty, word-of-mouth marketing, and ultimately higher revenue for your business.
So they feel more involved,
Well, more involved.
more invested.
Exactly.
This is incredibly exciting. It seems like AI can not just improve customer service, but actually turn your customers into brand evangelists
Brand evangelists.
who are actively promoting your products and services to others.
They love your brand and they want to share that love.
Exactly.
It's about creating a virtuous cycle where satisfied customers become advocates who then attract new
It
customers.
just keeps going.
And it keeps going.
Okay. Now, as we wrap up this part of our discussion, I want to touch on a topic that's often overlooked, but is really crucial for the success of any AI implementation.
Okay, what is that?
The importance of human oversight.
Human oversight.
Can you elaborate on why human involvement is still essential even in this AI-powered world?
That's a great point. AI is powerful,
Uh-huh.
but it's not a magic bullet.
It's not going to fix everything.
It needs to be implemented thoughtfully and with careful human supervision
Right?
to make sure it's being used ethically and effectively.
It aligns with your business values.
Exactly. It aligns with your business values.
So it's not just about setting up an AI system and hoping for the best.
No.
It's about using AI strategically,
Strategically.
responsibly,
Yeah.
with humans guiding the process
Guiding the process.
and making sure everything is on track.
Humans need to be involved in every stage.
Yeah.
From defining the goals to selecting the tools to monitoring the results.
And making adjustments as needed.
In making adjustments as needed.
So can you talk a little bit more about the specific roles that humans play
Sure.
in this AI-powered world?
Well, one key role is that of the AI trainer.
The AI train.
Humans are needed to train the AI system,
Teach them how to think.
to recognize patterns, understand language, make decisions, and interact with customers in a way that feels natural and empathetic.
So you're teaching the AI how to think, how to behave
You're teaching
in
it.
a way that aligns with your company's values.
Exactly. And this training process
Yeah.
needs ongoing human feedback
Right.
and adjustment to make sure that the AI is working the way it's supposed to.
To avoid those unintended consequences.
Right. To avoid those unintended consequences. Exactly.
So there's a human in the loop to catch errors and biases.
Exactly.
Another crucial role is that of the AI monitor.
The AI monitor.
Humans need to monitor these systems.
To make sure they're giving accurate information, making fair and ethical decisions, and adhering to your company policies.
So not just training the AI,
Yeah.
you have to monitor it continuously,
You have to monitor it continuously.
making sure it's behaving appropriately.
And this is an ongoing thing. AI is always learning and evolving.
It is.
So humans need to be there to guide them along the way, make adjustments, and make sure they're operating ethically and responsibly.
This is all so important. It seems like the key is to find that balance.
That balance.
Between the power of AI,
And human oversight.
human oversight.
Exactly.
It's using AI to augment human capabilities, not to replace them entirely.
It's about finding that synergy
That's synergy.
between humans and technology.
And using it to create a better future for everyone.
A better future for everyone.
This has been a truly insightful discussion about the evolving relationship between AI and customer service.
It has.
It's a fascinating field that is constantly changing and evolving.
It is.
And I'm excited to see what the future holds.
Me too.
Now, as we explore the vast potential, I want to shift our focus to something that's often overlooked.
Okay.
The integration of AI with other emerging technologies like augmented reality and virtual reality.
AR and VR.
AR and VR.
That's an exciting frontier.
It really is.
Augmented reality and virtual reality are creating these immersive experiences
Right.
that are totally transforming the way customers interact with products and services.
I know, and AI is a key part of making those experiences even better.
AI is at the heart of this transformation.
So can you give us some specific examples
Of course.
of how AI is being used with AR and VR
Sure.
to enhance customer service?
One example is in product demonstrations.
Okay.
Imagine a customer who wants to buy a new piece of furniture,
Okay.
but they're not sure how it will look in their living room.
Right.
So using AR and AI, the customer can use their smartphone
Or their tablet.
to overlay a virtual image of that furniture
Right. In their actual living
in their actual living space so they can see how it fits,
how it fits.
how it complements their existing decor,
Whether it's the right size.
whether it's the right size and style, all without ever leaving their home.
Without leaving their home.
And AI can take this even further
Okay, how so?
by analyzing the customer's style preferences, their past purchases, their social media activity, and recommend furniture
That really fits their taste.
that fits their taste and their budget.
So as a virtual interior designer,
A virtual interior design
helping them create a space that they love.
that they love and that really reflects their unique personality and style.
And this is just one example.
This is just one example.
There are so many possibilities
With endless possibilities.
for AI-powered AR and VR experiences.
Yeah.
Endless.
This is incredible. It seems like these technologies can revolutionize the way we shop and interact with products.
Absolutely. It's about creating this immersive, engaging, and personalized experience.
Personalized.
And AI is at the heart of it.
Now, as we explore these possibilities, I want to touch on a topic that's often raised when discussing these technologies. The potential for them to feel intrusive or overwhelming for customers. Is this a valid concern? And if so, how can businesses address it? That's a valid concern. It's important to use these technologies thoughtfully and with sensitivity to the customer experience. The goal is to enhance the customer experience, not to distract from it or make them feel uncomfortable.
So it's not about bombarding customers with flashy graphics and immersive experiences just for the sake of it. It's about finding ways to integrate these technologies seamlessly and meaningfully into the customer journey in a way that feels natural and beneficial to the customer.
Exactly. The key is to use AR and VR to provide value to the customer, not to simply show off the technology itself.
Can you give us some examples of how businesses can ensure that their AI-powered AR and VR experiences are well received by customers and that they don't feel intrusive or overwhelming?
Absolutely. One important consideration is to make sure that the experiences are intuitive and easy to use. Customers shouldn't have to struggle to figure out how to interact with the technology or to navigate through complex menus and options.
So it's about creating user-friendly interfaces and providing clear instructions so that customers can quickly and easily understand how to use the AR or VR experience.
Exactly. Another consideration is to make sure that the experiences are relevant to the customer's needs and interests. Don't just throw AR and VR at every problem. Use these technologies strategically to address specific customer pain points or to enhance specific aspects of the customer journey that, will be valuable to the customer.
So it's about being intentional and thoughtful in your use of AR and VR,
Right.
and about making sure that these technologies are truly adding value to the customer experience.
Precisely. And finally, it's important to give customers control over the experience. They should be able to opt out of AR and VR interactions if they prefer, and they should be able to adjust the settings to suit their individual preferences.
So it's about empowering customers to choose how they want to interact with your brand and to customize the experience to their own liking.
Exactly. When used thoughtfully and ethically, AI-powered AR and VR experiences can create a more engaging, personalized, and ultimately more satisfying customer experience.
This has been a truly fascinating discussion on the convergence of AR, and VR in the realm of customer service.
It's an exciting time to be working in this field, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Now, as we wrap up this segment of our deep dive, I want to touch on a topic that's often raised when discussing the future of AI in customer service: the role of human empathy in an increasingly automated world. As AI becomes more sophisticated and capable of handling a wider range of tasks, some people worry that customer service will become less human and less empathetic. Do you share this concern, and if not, why?
It's a valid concern, but I believe that AI has the potential to actually enhance human empathy in customer service. As AI takes on more of the routine tasks, it frees up human agents to focus on what they do best: building relationships, understanding customer emotions, and providing that personalized touch that makes a difference.
So it's not about replacing human customer service agents with machines. It's about finding ways for AI and humans to work together to create a more empathetic and personalized customer experience.
Exactly. AI can handle the routine transactional aspects of customer service, while human agents can focus on the more complex and emotionally nuanced interactions that require empathy, understanding, and a genuine desire to connect with another human being.
So it's about leveraging the strengths of both AI and humans to create a more holistic and satisfying customer experience.
Precisely. And it's important to remember that empathy is not something that can be programmed into a machine. It's a uniquely human quality that requires emotional intelligence, compassion, and a genuine desire to connect with others.
That's a good point. So given that AI is not capable of true empathy, how can businesses ensure that human empathy remains a core element of customer service, even as AI takes on a more prominent role?
One key is to focus on training and development for customer service agents. As AI handles more routine tasks, human agents will need to be trained to handle more complex and nuanced interactions that require empathy, active listening, and emotional intelligence.
So it's about investing in the soft skills that are essential for creating positive human connections and for building rapport and trust with customers.
Exactly. And businesses also need to create a culture that values empathy and that encourages employees to go above and beyond to understand and meet customer needs.
So it's about creating an environment where empathy is not just a buzzword, but a core value that is reflected in every customer interaction.
Precisely. And finally, it's important to remember that technology should be used to enhance human connections, not to replace them. AI can be a powerful tool for automating tasks and providing information, but it can never replace the human touch.
So it's about finding ways for AI and humans to work together to create a more empathetic and personalized customer experience.
Exactly. That's the future of customer service.
This has been an incredibly insightful discussion on the evolving role of human empathy in an increasingly automated world.
It's a topic that's close to my heart, and I'm glad we had the opportunity to explore it together.
Now, as we continue to explore the vast potential of AI for customer service, I want to shift our focus to a specific area that's often overlooked: the importance of building trust in AI-powered interactions. As AI becomes more prevalent in customer service, it's crucial that customers feel comfortable and confident interacting with these systems.
That's a crucial point. For customers to embrace AI-powered customer service, they need to feel confident that these systems are reliable, fair, and trustworthy.
So it's not just about building a technically sophisticated AI system, it's also about building a system that customers can trust and feel comfortable interacting with, knowing that their data is being protected and that their needs are being met fairly and ethically.
Exactly. Trust is essential for any successful customer relationship, and it's especially important when it comes to AI because these systems are often seen as opaque and impersonal.
So given that AI systems can sometimes feel like black boxes, how can businesses build trust in their AI-powered customer service interactions? What are some steps they can take to ensure that customers feel comfortable and confident using these systems?
Transparency is key. Customers should be informed about how AI is being used in the customer service process, what data is being collected, how their information is being protected, and what they can expect from their interactions with AI-powered systems.
So it's about being upfront and honest with customers about how AI is being used and about giving them the information they need to make informed decisions about how they want to interact with your business.
Precisely. And it's also important to make sure that AI systems are designed with fairness and ethical considerations in mind.
So it's about ensuring that the AI is making decisions and providing recommendations that are unbiased and that treat all customers equally regardless of their background demographics or purchasing history.
Exactly. And finally, it's crucial to have human oversight of AI systems to ensure that they're functioning properly and that they're not inadvertently causing harm to customers.
So it's about having a human in the loop to monitor the AI and to intervene if necessary to ensure that the customer experience is positive, ethical, and fair.
Precisely. By taking these steps, businesses can build trust in their AI-powered customer service interactions and create a more positive and satisfying experience for customers.
This is all incredibly important. It seems like the key to successful AI implementation in customer service is to find a balance between leveraging the power of technology while also prioritizing human values, like trust, empathy, and fairness.
Absolutely. It's about using AI to enhance the human experience, not to replace it.
This has been a truly thought-provoking discussion on the importance of building trust in AI-powered customer service interactions.
It's a topic that I'm passionate about, and I'm glad we had the opportunity to explore it together.
Now, as we continue to explore the ever-evolving landscape of AI and customer service, I want to shift our focus to a specific area that's often overlooked: the role of AI in driving continuous improvement.
That's a key aspect. AI is not a one-time implementation. It's an ongoing process of learning, adaptation, and improvement.
So it's not about setting up an AI system and then forgetting about it.
Yeah.
It's about treating it as a living, breathing part of your customer service operation that needs to be constantly nurtured and refined.
Exactly. AI systems need to be constantly monitored, evaluated, and refined to ensure that they're meeting their goals and that they're providing the best possible experience for your customers.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So given that AI is constantly evolving and learning, how can businesses ensure that their AI-powered customer service systems are continuously improving? What are some of the key steps involved in this ongoing process of refinement?
One of the most important things is to collect and analyze data on the performance of your AI system. This includes things like how quickly it's responding to customer inquiries, how accurately it's resolving issues, how satisfied customers are with the interactions, and what areas are causing the most friction or frustration.
So it's about using data to track the AI's progress and identify areas where it could be improved.
Precisely. This data should be used to inform ongoing training and development for the AI system. The more data the AI is exposed to, the better it will become at understanding customer needs, predicting potential problems, and providing accurate and helpful solutions.
So it's about treating the AI as a student who is always learning and growing and who needs constant feedback and guidance to reach their full potential.
Exactly. And it's also important to involve human customer service agents in the continuous improvement process. They're the ones on the front lines interacting with customers and seeing firsthand how the AI is performing.
That's a great point. Your human agents can provide invaluable insights into what's working well and what could be improved, both from a technical standpoint and from a customer experience perspective.
Absolutely. They can identify areas where the AI is struggling, suggest improvements to the training data, and help to fine-tune the AI's responses to make them more natural, empathetic, and helpful.
So it's about creating a feedback loop between the AI, the human agents, and the customers themselves, all working together to ensure that the AI-powered customer service system is constantly evolving to meet the needs of the business and the expectations of the customers.
Precisely. And this collaborative approach is essential for success in the age of AI.
Mhm.
It's not about humans versus machines, but about humans and machines working together to create a better future for everyone.
This is all incredibly insightful. It seems like the key to successful AI implementation in customer service is to treat it as an ongoing journey of learning, adaptation, and improvement, a journey that requires constant collaboration and communication between humans and machines.
Absolutely. It's about embracing the iterative nature of AI and using it to drive continuous progress in your customer service operations.
So this has been an absolutely fascinating deep dive into the world of AI and its transformative potential for customer service. I've learned so much, and I'm sure our listeners have as well.
It's been a pleasure sharing these insights with you and exploring the exciting possibilities that lie ahead.
Before we wrap up, I want to leave our listeners with one final thought. We've talked a lot about the technical aspects of AI, the importance of data, the need for human oversight, and the potential for AI to enhance empathy and create more personalized experiences. But at the end of the day, AI is just a tool. The powerful tool, yes, but it's up to us as humans to decide how we use it.
I couldn't agree more. AI has the potential to revolutionize customer service for the better, but it's up to us to ensure that it's used ethically, responsibly, and in a way that benefits both businesses and customers.
So as you embark on your own AI journey, remember to keep the customer at the center of everything you do. Use AI to enhance their experience, to anticipate their needs, and to build lasting relationships based on trust and understanding.
That's the key to success in the age of AI, to create a future where technology empowers us to be more human, not less.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the future of customer service. We'll see you next time for another insightful exploration of the world of AI.
Until then, keep exploring, keep innovating, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.